7 divine assignments for seniors. Why you're still alive and God isn't done with you yet. Before we start, take a breath. Place your hand on your heart. Feel that beat? That's not an accident. That is purpose pulsing through your chest. That is heaven saying, I am not finished with you yet. This world might try to whisper, you've lived your life. Slow down. Fade out quietly. Society loves youth and forgets the elders. Culture crowns the new and shelves the seasoned. But God does not retire his warriors. He redeploys them. Your wrinkles are not weakness, they're war stripes. Your gray hairs aren't decay. They are crowns earned in the battlefield of life. Your slow steps do not reveal failure. They reveal someone who has walked through storms and still stands. Listen. If you were finished, you wouldn't still be here. The reason breath remains in your lungs is because heaven still has assignments attached to your name. Moses wasn't called at 25, he was summoned at 80. Abraham didn't receive his promise in youth. God gave him a son at 100. Anna wasn't tucked away as irrelevant. She worshipped, prayed, and prophesied into her old age until she beheld the Messiah with her own eyes. Do you think those stories exist so we can admire history? No. They exist so you know what's still possible. You're not approaching the end. You're stepping into a season of spiritual authority, the kind only fire-tested believers carry. You are not here to coast. You are here to finish blazing with glory. So open your heart, lift your faith, prepare your spirit, because this message is not a farewell. It's a relighting of your flame. Here are 7 things God still expects from you. Not 1, not 2. 7 divine assignments for the elders he trusts. Let's begin. Number 1. Pass down your faith, not just your finances. When your time on earth concludes, what will you leave behind? A house? Money? Treasured belongings? Family recipes? Those are beautiful but temporary. They fade, they break, they get forgotten. But faith outlives you. Faith echoes beyond time. Faith can carry your children into battles you'll never see. Faith is an inheritance the stock market can't affect and inflation can't touch. Scripture says, we will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord. Not just trivia, testimony, truth, spiritual courage. You have stories that only you can tell. Nights God fed you when the paycheck wasn't enough. Days he healed your body when doctors doubted. Moments he carried you through heartbreak, loss, fear, failure. Do not let those victories die in silence. Your grandchildren need to hear, God didn't just help people in the Bible, he helped me. Don't just hand them furniture, hand them fire. Teach them to pray. Show them how to trust. Let them hear your voice speak faith. Write letters. Record voice notes. Tell them the truth. Life is hard, but God is faithful. Even if you got it wrong in earlier years, even if you came to Christ late, God can multiply seeds planted now. Your legacy isn't what you leave behind in a bank. Your legacy is what you leave behind in their bones, their soul, their spirit. Faith passed down becomes generational momentum. So plant with boldness. Speak with conviction. Tell your story like lives depend on it, because they do. Number 2. Use your words to build, not break. Maybe your body has slowed. Maybe your steps are softer. But one thing has not weakened. Your voice still carries spiritual power. Your tongue can still open prison doors. Your prayers can still stir heaven. Your blessings can still break curses. You've lived long enough to see cycles, pain, betrayal, heartbreak. And sometimes disappointment turns into negative confession. Be careful, not because you're weak, but because you're powerful. Do not speak death over your future. Do not say, oh well, this generation is lost. They don't listen. Nothing ever changes. I'm just waiting to die. No. You are a general in the spirit realm. Speak like one. Let your tongue carry prophecy, not pessimism. Say, God is still moving. My family will serve the Lord. I still have miracles ahead of me. You might feel aches in your knees, but let faith roar from your spirit. When Caleb was 85, he didn't say, it's time to rest. He declared, give me that mountain, and heaven honored him. Let the generations under you hear hope when you speak. Let your words become pillars for their future. Because one sentence from a seasoned believer can do more for a soul than 1,000 sermons from the young. Number 3. Continue serving. Your ministry is not over. The world created retirement. God didn't. Culture says, you've done enough. Heal up, sit down, fade out. Heaven says, if you're still breathing, you're still enlisted. You don't have to be running stages to be useful. You carry wisdom books can't teach. You hold compassion forged in experience. Your prayers are seasoned like fine oil, thick with history, heavy with authority. You can mentor, you can pray, you can encourage, you can guide, you can support, you can stand in the gap. Don't believe the lie that the younger ones don't want your wisdom. Deep down, they're starving for it. They need someone to tell them what's real, what endures, what matters. You are not a spectator. You are a pillar. You are a teacher. You are a shepherd. Your body might move slower, but your spirit is more dangerous than ever. This is not your time to retire. This is your time to refire. Number 4. Forgive freely. Empty your heart before you meet God. Long life comes with deep wounds. Some scars still sting when nobody's watching. Some memories hurt like they happened yesterday. And maybe you've forgiven with your mouth, but your heart still winces at the thought. Listen with love. You cannot cross into eternal glory holding grudges. Bitterness doesn't age out. It rots. It grows hidden roots. It steals peace quietly. You are not too old to heal. You are not too late to forgive. You are not beyond freedom. Forgiveness doesn't pretend the pain never happened. Forgiveness places it in God's hands and says, this hurt me, but it will not own me anymore. Do not let the last pages of your earthly story be stained by resentment. Let them be filled with grace, with peace, with release. Forgive for your soul's sake. Forgive so you can breathe heavenly air without earthly weights. Number 5. Stay spiritually hungry. Don't become religious. Stay on fire. Longevity can create routine. Routine can create numbness. And numbness is dangerous for the soul. God does not want you dry. He wants you fresh, fruitful, alive. You're not done worshiping. You're not done learning. You're not done listening for His voice. Do not live on memories of encounters you had decades ago. Ask for new encounters, new tears, new revelations. You may not dance like you did at 25, but you can burn with a fire younger believers haven't tasted yet. Spiritual hunger is not for the young. It is for the faithful. Don't sit in church counting songs. Sit in church counting blessings. Don't read scripture like a ritual. Read it like your next breath comes from it. Do not settle for religion when God offers relationship, intimacy, revelation, presence. Seek Him again. Pursue Him deeper. Stay spiritually dangerous. Number 6. Prepare for eternity with joy, with readiness. Planning a funeral is wise, but preparing your spirit is greater. One day you will stand before the King, and that moment will matter more than every earthly celebration combined. This isn't fear. This is focus. This is clarity. Live like heaven is real because it is. Live like eternity matters because it does. The goal isn't just to die saved. The goal is to meet Jesus glowing with obedience, love, and faith. Finish with clean hands, a tender heart, and bold obedience. Be ready. Not scared, excited. Number 7. Bless the younger generation. Become a spiritual shield. Your purpose isn't to disappear into the background. Your purpose is to cover, pray, bless, speak life, lay hands, and intercede. You carry something they don't, decades of walking with God. They don't need you to be trendy. They need you to be timeless. Speak blessings over them. Break curses with your prayers. Hold them up when the world tears them down. Tell them, you are chosen. You can rise. God will use you. Your story isn't over. Your blessing is a weapon. Your words are a mantle. Your hands can ignite destinies. You may be finishing your race, but you get to launch the next ones. That is legacy. That is kingdom. That is honor. Hear me, and hear me deeply. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. You are not irrelevant. You are not fading. You are appointed for this moment. You are entering your spiritual prime. You are dangerous to darkness. Your life is not winding down. It is building up to glory. Walk like a warrior finishing a holy assignment. Speak like a prophet who has seen God move. Pray like heaven is listening, because it is. And when your race finally ends, may eternity roar with applause. Well done, good and faithful servant. You're still here for a reason. Now rise and finish on fire.